Good morning and welcome to the Fall 2020 and the first ever virtual convocation at Sacramento City College. My name is Tracy Gomez, and I'm the faculty coordinator of the Staff Resource Center and Freshman Seminar. We are beginning the day with hearing from someone who embodies our why. I have the great honor of introducing our Student Senate President, Spencer Ravazza.
Thank you, Ms. Gomez, and good morning to everyone. My name is Spencer Ravazza. I am the Student Senate President of our Student Associated Council. I hope you all have had a good start to your day and are looking forward to starting this next semester. So to lay some foundation, I would like to take a brief moment to describe the goal of our student leadership. Far too often, I have come across students and faculty who don't quite know what our role is on campus. So some of our key responsibilities are representing the needs of students and making sure we are a resource for their success. And that entails having a really strong method of communication with them. And in the age of COVID, that has become difficult. So our board is still finding ways to navigate and stay in touch with the student body and the faculty and staff as well, because you guys do play an important role in student success. So some of the issues that we are facing right now include students juggling school and basic needs. I know too many students who have been laid off and are looking for ways to stay financially afloat, while simultaneously worrying about school. I even know students who are looking for housing and are also worried about school. So part of our job as faculty, as staff, as administrators, as student leaders should be to be prepared with resources going into the school year, whether that means referring them to student government, whether directly giving them resources and referring them, or even something as simple as advice. You never know how much you can affect a student's life, and giving advice definitely can go a long way. Another issue I noticed that we're facing and will be facing going into this semester is students who are already underrepresented. They're feeling even more underrepresented. I can attest to this personally. So I think we need to be more attentive to students. I'm a person who stands by letting your actions speak for themselves. So I know as a board, we're going to really gather students, review legislation, confront city councils, state legislators, whatever it may be. We plan on advocating on behalf of students to make sure that they're meeting their needs. I'm hoping as a college, we can find ways to reach students and let them know that we are still here. Lastly, something that I feel is all encompassing is participation in general. I've noticed and heard that a lot of students, they're not really participating in programs, clubs, or even class as much as they used to. And part of this, I feel like, is the disconnect because of technology. So we should, as a school, as individuals, seek to still connect with these students and make sure that they get the college experience, because I believe that part of the reason why we stick around, and I can attest to this personally, part of the reason why I really started engaging with school and class is because I felt like I belonged. I found a group and I got involved, and I felt like I belonged. So that's something we should definitely focus on. And knowing this is something that you guys are addressing, I just want to give a big thank you to the staff and the faculty and the administration that managed such an immense transition last semester on such short notice. Even if it was rough or it wasn't too smooth, I think you guys did a pretty good job. And as a student, I thank you for that. It was no easy task. I would also like to appreciate the student board. We were actually one of the only student leadership groups to stay active during the transition in Los Rios. I think that's commendable. We put on a very successful Distress Fest for students' finals. We also did the first ever all online elections, and those were pretty successful. I also have to thank our advisor, Ms. Knowles. She did a phenomenal job with that, and staff that student leadership. Yeah, I also want to thank President Gutierrez. I noticed not only in the age of COVID, but just like the height of racial injustice, I noticed he was really attentive. I remember attending a Black student discussion where I saw him there listening, and that spoke volumes. So thank you for that. Moving forward into the semester, I believe that as long as we are patient, as long as we stand together, and as long as we are more attentive to the needs of students, we can be successful, and we can make it through this. I also want to say that as a board, we're a resource. I'm a resource. So do not feel hesitant to reach out to me. I'll be putting my email in the chat briefly. So if you guys need to reach out to me, you could do that. And with that, I would like to present our college president, President Gutierrez. Thank you.
Thank you, Spencer, for that wonderful message to us. It really struck a nerve, I think, for all of us. And thank you for the student leadership perspective.